Hooray for Hollywood.
Today, one simple word symbolizes the glamour and fame of the entire entertainment industry. The sign was erected 84 years ago by a real estate developer to attract home buyers. At the time, it was called Hollywood Land. By 1949, the Chamber of Commerce bought the sign and dropped land, creating the image we know today. By the late 70s, it was falling apart and was eventually replaced. The pieces of the original sign were removed and stored away for more than 20 years until this Minnesotan entered the picture.
We took a 54-foot trailer and loaded it up and brought it here, unloaded it.
Stacked in artist Bill Mack's workshop, the sign's glitz and glamour are gone.
That's where it comes. And look at that, all that paint and the rust and the holes.
To understand how he would transform a historic piece of scrap metal into art, you have to know Bill Mack.
This is the sculpture of Kareem that's inside the front entrance to the NBA Hall of Fame and Madonna of the Butterfly.
And that hangs in the Vatican?
That's in the Vatican collection.
The Minneapolis native who graduated with a degree in journalism from the U and never had formal art training is now known as the preeminent relief sculptor in the world.
And the first time someone asked me to do a relief, which involves a very difficult technical ability, I was able to do it the first time.
That was when he was only 17. This is what he creates now. Incredibly detailed three-dimensional sculptures he calls alto relief. They bring walls to life. He's even created a new category of art called virtual relief. He wouldn't reveal the secret, but flat two-dimensional works magically appear in 3D. Most of his works incorporate the female form. Since he couldn't afford professional models when he started, his wife of 30 years, Deb, would stand in. Some aspect of Deb Mack still shows up in virtually all the work. Another unique creation is the acrylic sculpture of Jesus.
Billy Graham has this piece, and Trisha Yearwood and Garth Brooks.
Beyond creating, Mack also loves collecting, from his favorite artist.
This is a original Picasso.
To movie memorabilia, to costumes like the Cowardly Lion. He bought the outfit in 1985 for a few thousand, then sold it 6 months ago for more than $800,000. Combine that love of collecting Hollywood history with his artistic gift, and it's time to tackle the sign.
And decided to put these real classic images of the great movie stars from the earlier years of Hollywood on that rusted up old material.
That's Rita Hayworth on a single piece of that old rusty sign. He also remembered classic stars like Greta Garbo, James Dean, and the unforgettable Marilyn Monroe. Mack painted their portraits on several pieces of sign to create a scaled-down letter H. Mack's affinity for Monroe lives in his studio. These are the original gates to her home. Who do you think's touched the handle of that gate?
I'm sure that Arthur Miller has gone through the gate. Joe DiMaggio, arguably both of the Kennedys.
He also has Marilyn Monroe's bed, but never opened the case it was delivered in.
Hooray for Hollywood.
Because of Minnesota's own Bill Mack, a piece of Americana has new life. He found a way to meld his two passions, art and memorabilia, into one form.
I'm going to have ideas to last 3 more lifetimes.